Hi, I'm Matthew Yankelov,
And I'm Mr. Nepodolo.
and today we're going to do a dissertation tracking app. Dissertations are a super long and tedious process. It requires extensive research with multiple steps. What is a dissertation? A dissertation is meant to prove a thesis statement. With research and evidence, the research statement is eventually proved and can help people to get doctoral degrees in this instance, because this app is dedicated toward PhD dissertations. This is streamlining dissertation tracking.
Right. On today's agenda, we just discussed what a dissertation is. We'll be talking about what our problem is towards solving dissertations, some pre-existing solutions that already exist towards this problem, and then our solution on how we can fix dissertation tracking. We'll be also talking about some of our solution setbacks, as well as concluding statements.
So how is dissertation tracking done today? Our mentor is from Notre Dame of Maryland University, and there they have a system where students have to reach out to an advisor and potentially wait weeks just to see their dissertation checklists and see what they have and haven't done on their dissertations. And that leads to our problem. This app is to help students figure out what they have and haven't done without having to reach out to an advisory board for their dissertation checklist. And this is a process all done on their own. What problems can waiting weeks cause? Well, from the wait times, students can become disorganized and disoriented. They also may lose track of their progress due to the long wait times and lose access to their dissertation checklist. Every month at Notre Dame, they have to renew their request for the dissertation checklist.
Now I'm going to be introducing some pre-existing solutions that exist to aid in with dissertation tracking. First up is Zotero. Zotero is an open source software and is publicly funded by many universities and sponsors. What this offers is some dissertation templates, some tracking, as well as a live feature where you're able to communicate with your professors and communicate through your resources page. Once again, since it's being open source, it is $0 for cost. Now, a more robust system than Zotero is Scrivener. Scrivener has some very complex features, such as a bulletin board, to-do list, and once again, featuring the dissertation tracker and checklists. However, it does come at a cost at $50.99, with that being an educational license.
Here is our solution. First, we have the login page.
Now, this login page is very simplistic. As long as the user enters their username and their password, they should be able to get into their dissertation checklist.
Now this is the home screen. We've decided to separate each step of dissertations into a bubble. This bubble is its own space where students can upload their documents and help stay organized. And each part of the dissertation is completely isolated and organized in its own way for flexibility's sake. Here's a closer image of the home screen. And in order to make this possible, here is what we use. Well, first, we have a title to add to the bubble, so then each bubble can be separated. They can separate the bubbles also by color and not just by title.
Now, this is using many different programs and a lot of backend from these different and previous projects. We're using HTML from a budget app, the functions in JavaScript that make the dissertation tracker work, as well as some CSS styling to make sure that it looks appealing and usable to the user.
Here, okay. Here are some setbacks. First of all, we had some issues communicating with our mentor and also fitting text in bubbles. Due to the way how HTML works, at first the text would overflow and go into other bubbles, and then also exporting work. This was our biggest problem, saving our work for dissertations. Once you close the app, we don't want all the work and progress that you've made to be gone. And then also Thunkable. This is a solution for making apps more easily, and unfortunately this is paid. You have to pay to use it, and this is what our mentor wanted us to use. We didn't end up going this route, and instead ended up using HTML, JavaScript, and CSS for multiple platforms, rather than just on mobile devices. Thank you. I hope you learned about dissertation process and how to become more easily managed. Any questions?
Have you guys got public yet?
Public, not yet.
What sets your platform apart from the other ones?
It's very lightweight, right? It's just simple code, run, execute. It's accessible through various means. It can easily be on someone's phone, someone's laptop, whereas those applications may be constrained by the application and OS that a user may be using.
And how long did it take you to write all that code for it?
So a couple of weeks, let's say,
Not a month. Yes.
Has there been any lags, like in the code, like comes to errors, running the program? Has there ever been any, like errors or anything?
There have certainly been errors, and coding is, when you have coded programs, you have to have patience, because just a simple syntax error can cause the entire application to not work. So we managed to solve those problems, and the application is fully functional.
yes?
Okay, so is it user friendly? Like, on your end, it's not, but obviously on the user side, you just log in and enter in all that information.
Yes, you just have, all you have to do is log in, and to make a new bubble, there's just an add button, and you just post the link to your documents or anything like that, and it's all very easy to use.
And if they have an error, does it send you guys an error message, like, a way that you guys can fix it, or is it, there a way for them to get it to work? Not yet. Okay, okay.
Yes.
So you said you guys coded the whole thing yourselves. Did you guys have to deal with any issues related to cybersecurity?
Cybersecurity.
Like server architecture?
I would say that would be more of, because who host the websites, obviously that would be on their end, on their cybersecurity ends. But we're just trying to make sure that it functions and works properly for the user.
Also, most of the data that the user is inputting is local, is done locally. We are